Hello, you gorgeous people, and a massive sparkly welcome. It's me, your slightly bewildered but ever-enthusiastic guide, here to navigate the thrilling, sometimes terrifying world of job interviews. Now, I've seen a few dramatic entrances and exits in my time, let me tell you, but today we're focusing on grand entrance into a fantastic career. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 10 most asked questions in Indigo Airlines ground staff interviews. If you're preparing for an interview with Indigo Airlines, this video is a must-watch. Think of me as your cheeky co-pilot, ready to share a few secrets to help you absolutely soar. We all know interviews can feel like you're about to perform a triple axel on live television, with the judges holding up scorecards. But honestly, with a bit of preparation, and perhaps a dash of my fabulous advice, you'll be gliding through those questions like a pro. Indigo Airlines is looking for bright sparks, people with personality, and a genuine desire to help. So fluff up your metaphorical cushions, grab a cuppa or something stronger, I won't judge, and let's get you ready to charm their socks off. This isn't just about reciting answers, oh no darling, it's about showing them who you are, what makes you tick, and why you'd be an absolutely brilliant addition to their team. We're going to unpack these questions, give them a little polish, and make sure you feel confident enough to not just answer, but to shine. So, are you ready to make those interviewers sit up and say, wow, where have been all our lives? I thought so. Let's get cracking. Right then, first up, the classic opener. Why do you want to work for Indigo Airlines? Now, they're not just asking for a fan letter, are they? They want to see if you've done your homework, if your heart flutters a little for the brand, not just any old airline. Think about what makes Indigo, well, is it their punctuality, their vibrant energy, their commitment to affordable travel for everyone? Perhaps you've had a wonderful experience flying with them, or you admire their growth story. Whatever it is, make it genuine, make it specific. Don't just say it's a good company, darling, that's like saying water is wet. Give them the juicy details. And please, for the love of all that is holy, connect it back to. How do values, your aspirations, your desire to provide excellent service align with what Indigo stands for? Are you passionate about connecting people, about being part of a dynamic team that keeps the world moving? Show them that this isn't just a job application for you, it's a well-thought-out career move. Imagine you're telling a friend why you're excited about a new flame. That kind of enthusiasm, but, you know, a bit more professional. A little sparkle in your eye goes a long, long way here. They want to see that you're not just looking for job, but job. Describe a time when you had to handle a difficult customer question. We've all been there, haven't we? Either as the customer or, bless your cotton socks, the one trying to calm the storm. Now, what they're looking for here isn't a horror story about the world's most unreasonable person, though let's be honest, we could all share a few of those over a drink. They want to see your problem-solving skills, your patience, your ability to stay cooler than a cucumber in a snowstorm. Think of a real situation, not something you've made up 5 minutes before. They can sniff that out, you know. The key is the STAR method. My lovelies. Situation, task, action, result. Briefly set the scene. What was the issue? What was your responsibility? The task. Then, the important bit. What specific actions did you take? Did you listen actively, empathize, offer solutions, escalate when necessary, but try to resolve it yourself first? And finally, what was the glorious result? Did the customer leave happy or at least less volcanic? Did you learn something? Show them you're not just a pretty face, but a diplomatic superhero in disguise, capable of turning frowns upside down, or at least slightly less frowny. What do you know about Indigo Airlines? This, my darlings, is where you prove you're not just winging it. Pardon the pun, I couldn't resist. They want to see that you've bothered to do a little digging, that you're genuinely interested in. Don't just reel off the number of planes they have, though a few key facts won't go amiss. Think bigger picture. What's their mission? What are their core values? Are they known for their on-time performance, their customer service philosophy, their innovative approach to low-cost travel? Maybe mention their recent achievements or any news you've read about them. Show them you understand their brand identity and their place in the aviation market. Perhaps you could mention their commitment to efficiency or their distinctive marketing. It's like going on a date. You'd at least Google them beforehand, wouldn't you? Don't tell me you wouldn't. This shows initiative and a genuine interest. It tells the interviewer that you see yourself as part of a specific story, not just any airlines. So, get your detective hat on, do a bit of research, and impress them with your knowledge. Just don't go overboard and start quoting their entire annual report, alright? Keep it relevant and enthusiastic. How do you handle stress and pressure? Oh, the million-dollar question, especially in an industry that's all go, go, go. Let's be honest, saying I never get stressed is a bit like saying I never eat cake, highly suspicious and probably untrue. What they're looking for is self-awareness and coping mechanisms. Do you thrive under a bit of pressure, or do you have strategies to manage it when things get a bit, shall we say, turbulent? Think about real-life examples. Perhaps you prioritize tasks, take a deep breath, focus on one thing at a time, or even use a bit of humor to diffuse tension. It's not about pretending stress doesn't exist. It's about showing you can navigate it effectively without having a complete meltdown in the middle of the terminal. Maybe you find that a quick walk, a moment to regroup, or even just making a to-do list helps you stay on track. Being ground staff means juggling multiple tasks, dealing with unexpected delays, and keeping a smile on your face. So, give them an honest answer that showcases your resilience and your ability to stay calm and collected when the heat is on. They want someone who can bend, not break, under pressure. Tell us about a time you worked as part of a team. Now this is a lovely one because airlines are all about teamwork, aren't they? From the pilots to the cabin crew to the marvelous ground staff, that's you hopefully. Everyone has to work together like a well-oiled machine. So think of an experience where you collaborated with others to achieve a common goal. It could be from a previous job, a university project, or even a volunteer activity. The important thing is to highlight your role within the team and how you contributed. Were you a leader, a mediator, the organized one, the one who kept spirits up? Describe the situation, what the team's objective was, and the specific actions you took to help the team succeed. Did you communicate effectively? Did you support your colleagues? Did you help resolve any conflicts? And of course, what was the outcome? Hopefully a successful one. Show them you're not a lone wolf, but someone who understands the power of we over me. They're looking for someone who can slot right in and make the whole operation run even more smoothly. Why should we hire you? Ah, the moment to toot your own horn, but tastefully, of course. This is your chance to shine, to really sell yourself. But it's not just about listing your skills like a shopping list. It's about connecting those skills directly to what Indigo Airlines needs and what the ground staff role entails. Think about the job description. What are the key requirements? Customer service, problem solving, communication, attention to detail, ability to work under pressure. Now match your strengths and experiences to those needs. Give them specific examples that demonstrate these qualities. Instead of just saying I have good communication skills, tell them about a time your communication skills resolved a tricky situation or helped a customer. Be confident but not arrogant. It's a fine line, darlings, but you can walk it. Show them your unique blend of skills, experience, and personality makes you the perfect fit, the missing piece of their puzzle. Make them think, yes, this is the person we've been looking for. It's your spotlight moment, so own it. What are your strengths and weaknesses? The classic. For strengths, pick a few that are genuinely yours and crucially relevant to the job of ground staff. Are you exceptionally patient, a brilliant communicator, super organized, a quick learner? Give a brief example for each. Don't just say I'm a hard worker, show them you're a hard worker. Think about what makes you effective and what you've been praised for in the past. This is your chance to highlight what you bring to the table that will make you a star employee. Now, for the weaknesses, bit tricky, isn't it? No one wants to say I'm always late or I can't stand people. The trick is to choose a weakness, but one you're actively working on improving. Perhaps you used to be a bit of a perfectionist, which sometimes slowed you down, but you've learned to manage your time better. Or maybe public speaking made you nervous, but you've taken steps to improve. It shows self-awareness and a commitment to personal growth. Whatever you choose, make sure it doesn't disqualify you from the job. Honesty, with a dash of I'm getting better, is the key. How do you prioritize your tasks during a busy shift? Oh honey, if you're going to be ground staff, busy shift is practically your middle name. They want to know if you can handle the beautiful chaos without losing your head, your keys, or a passenger. So, think about how you approach a mountain of tasks. Do you assess urgency and importance? Do you tackle the most critical things first? Perhaps you make a mental or actual list, or you're good at delegating if that's an option. Communication is key here too, keeping colleagues and supervisors in the loop. It's about showing you have a system, a method to your madness, even when things are frantic. Maybe you focus on safety-critical tasks first, then customer-facing urgencies, then the routine stuff. Give an example if you can, perhaps from a previous role where you had to manage multiple demands on your time. They need to see that you can think clearly under pressure, make sensible decisions about what needs doing, and ensure that nothing important gets dropped. It's like being a plate spinner at the circus, but with more luggage and less glitter. Well, maybe a little glitter. Describe a time when you went above and beyond for a customer. This is your chance to show them your inner customer service superstar. They're looking for evidence that you're not just a do-the-bare-minimum kind of person. Think of a situation where you genuinely exceeded expectations, where you saw an opportunity to make someone's experience truly special, or to solve a problem in a way that really wowed them. It doesn't have to be a grand, dramatic gesture. Sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. Perhaps you helped a lost passenger find their way, assisted someone with a particularly tricky baggage issue, or simply took the time to listen and empathize when someone was having a bad day, turning their experience around. Focus on what did, why you did it, your empathy, your commitment to service, and the positive outcome for the customer, and, if applicable, for the company. Let your passion for helping people shine through. They want to see that you genuinely care and are willing to make that extra effort. It's about creating those little moments of magic. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, they're not expecting you to have a crystal ball or to predict you'll be CEO by Tuesday. What they're looking for is ambition, a desire for growth, and whether your long-term goals align with opportunities at Indigo Airlines. So think about how this ground staff role can be a stepping stone. Perhaps you see yourself taking on more responsibility, maybe specializing in a particular area of ground operations, or even mentoring new team members. Show them you're thinking about a career, not just a job. It's good to express an interest in growing. Mentioning your desire to learn new skills, contribute to the team's success, and develop professionally within Indigo shows commitment. Avoid saying things like, "I want your job," a bit too keen, darling, or "on a beach in Barbados," unless Indigo starts flying there and you plan to be their station manager. Keep it realistic, focused on professional development, and tied to the opportunities that a company like Indigo can offer. Show them you're in it for the slightly longer haul. And there we have it, my fabulous flyers to be. Those are the top 10 questions that might just pop up in your Indigo Airlines ground staff interview. Remember, the key is to be yourself, be prepared, and let your wonderful personality shine through. Think of it less as an interrogation and more as a conversation where you get to show them just how brilliant you are. A little bit of preparation goes an awfully long way, and hopefully our little chat today has given you that extra sprinkle of confidence. Now, go forth and conquer. Imagine yourself already in that smart Indigo uniform, helping passengers, being part of that vibrant team. You've got this. Take a deep breath, remember your amazing answers, and perhaps a few of my cheeky tips, and walk into that interview room like you own the place. Well, in a charming, employable sort of way, of course. We're all rooting for you here, hoping you absolutely ace it and embark on a fantastic new career journey. Thanks for watching. We hope these questions help you ace your Indigo Airlines ground staff interview. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more career tips and advice. And who knows, maybe I'll see you at the airport one day, and you can tell me all about how you got the job. All the best, and fly high.